Some great baseball about to be played. It's going to be the Cleveland Indians and the Minnesota Twins. Major League Baseball, only on 2K Sports.
And they love to be at the ballpark. Over 46,000 choosing to find their way here for this one. The American League Central matchup today has got Minnesota against Cleveland, with the Twins the advantage at home. 2K Sports and Major League Baseball welcomes you. I'm Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk. Minnesota starters on the mound. Here's a look. Steve, as he faces these Cleveland hitters, primary emphasis is what?
A pretty even matchup right here. Quality right-hander against a quality lineup. And oftentimes we say good pitching beats good hitting. We'll see if that prevails in this one.
This is how the Indians are lining up.
Okay, this is what I call a circular lineup. Stars really throughout the lineup. They're all the same. They hit for average, hit for power, drive-in runs. Really star-studded throughout.
We'll get a look at Hayes as he hits. A loss yesterday for Cleveland. That was the fourth game of the series. Ended up 2-2 against the Royals in Kansas City.
Well, this team is trying to keep an even keel right now.
We're underway here. 1 strike count. They are 500 over the last 10.
It's just like they're treading water right now, trying to figure out what kind of team they are. And if they can figure that out and get on a stretch, this team is going to be just fine.
Takes that breaking ball. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
All the pressure on the hitter right now. He knows that he has to protect the plate in order not to strike out.
The pitch. Curveball. Thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
A big break on this curveball. He starts it in the strike zone, but it falls right out of the zone. Good eye by the hitter not to chase it.
The 1-2 pitch. Near first. Well, that's a good start. First batter, first hit. Pulls into second with that double, so he's in scoring position now with nobody out.
Well, a great leadoff double right there. No outs in the inning. Now, let's see if they can bring him across.
And in the batter's box, it's Ross. He's going to get us started here in the home half of the first inning. And the first pitch. Slider just misses. 1-0. On the way. It's now 1 ball, 1 strike. He watched that fastball that was in there. Well, Twins losing their last game. Well, they ended up splitting the 4-game series, 2-2 against the Orioles in Baltimore. Here's the 1-1. 1-1 pitch, slider, taken for a strike, 1-2. That last one they just could not get on the scoreboard.
Well, they got their hits, but they just couldn't figure out a way to push runs across the plate.
Slider tough to lay off, and it's 2-2.
When you throw a breaking ball like this, you want to start it on the corner and break it off the zone, trying to get the hitter to chase. The hitter didn't take the bait here.
Pitch in the dirt, blocked by the catcher. Two on the way. Swings and grounds this one foul, wide of third. Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, 1 down.
You've got to have better plate discipline than that. With 2 strikes, you need to be defensive and try to make contact. But when you get a fastball, you need to read whether it's a strike or not.
Ron Gardenhire ready to go. Here's his lineup.
It's a tough lineup to pitch to because a lot of contact hitters in this lineup. So they have good eye-hand coordination and seem to find a way to put the ball in play.
Steve, you got to like the odds right here. You get that base hit, and all of a sudden this game changes.
Now, if he hits one over the ball, too, it completely changes the complexion of this game.
They've had to battle back. Here's a chance to get the lead. The first pitch. He sends this one in the air towards center. And he's on now. That's going to be another hit for them. A run scores. That makes 2. Base hit knock. And a big one. Brings in a couple of runs. Steve looked like he had to go down to get that one. That's a big, tough hit.
Well, I tell you, he's battling at the plate. That's an outstanding at bat. The way he goes down on that ball, picking up 2 big runs here.
Two men on, 2 men out. And the first pitch, hit up the middle. Number 31. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. So they stretch across 2 runs, 3 hits, and 2 left on. We're in a tie game here. We'll get a look at Hayes as he hits. He doubled and scored in his last trip to the plate. Singleton scored his last time around. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. The pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Pauses, and now the 1-0. Shot back to first. And that one is in there, his second hit today. And he scores from second base.
Well, with one run already across the board and nobody out, this has the potential of being a really big inning. Let's see if they can string some hits together.
And the cleanup man stands in. Getting close now to the top of the order, so you want this pitcher spot. Always you want it to be an out. Even if you get that here, there's still going to be a couple of outs to work with to create some offense. Runners at the corners with no one out. Swings and misses at the curve, 0-1. Here's the pitch. He swings, hits a ball to right field. He's got it. What a play. And a moment to check out what Cleveland has coming up. A series with Minnesota concluding on Sunday. They'll get a homestand started against the Royals. A team that will definitely give them a competitive series. That's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Then they stay home for the next series, the Detroit Tigers. Lots of home games, that's always a good thing. And we'll take a look at Scales as he comes to the plate. He had a two-run single in his last appearance. Grounded out last time. And on third, one out. Well, you see something new in this game every day, Steve. They're going to intentionally put him on to face one of the best hitters in the game.
Well, you've got to really question this strategy, Gary. I mean, I don't know why you do this unless perhaps maybe you saw something in the scouting report. They better hope it doesn't backfire.
Now our State Farm leaderboard looking at the teams leading the league in slugging percentage from last year. Number 1, the Blue Jays. The Red Sox second. Third, the Yankees. Fourth, the Twins. And at number 5 on the list, the White Sox.
Well, anybody can be pitched to. The problem is with this team, one of the top slugging percentage teams in the league last year is when you make a mistake, they seem to end up for extra bases with this club. Everyone in this lineup has some sort of power. Even if it's not home run power, they have gap power. And that's a vital part of any team's offense.
The 1-0 now. Sinker just off the black, falls behind 2-0.
Wow, he had some good bite on that one right there, but the hitter wouldn't chase it.
Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball for a called strike, 2-1.
He's painting the black away with that fastball, Gary, hitting his spots and with great velocity.
Comes set. Lays off that time, but it's in there. A knee-high strike. Evens things at 2. He's ready. 2-2 on the way. You're out. Sinker's taken. Strike 3 called. Out number 2.
He's got a shot at getting out of this now. Big time out. Now he's got 2 down. He's only 1 out away from working out of this jam.
Up now their rookie third baseman. He walked and later scored his last time through. And it rolls around to the top again. Walked in his last plate appearance. Grounded out his last time through. A runner on first with 2 outs. First pitch on the way. There's a swing, line drive, center field, and he gets it down. After coming up empty in this ball game, finally gets one going his way. They apply the tag. He is out at third. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. Up next, it'll be the Twins. And it's Hardy batting. He's going to get things going here. Home half, 7th inning. And the first pitch. Swung on, liner to right. 1 away. And be sure to tune in next Sunday. Broadcast from Oriole Park, the Orioles at home. They play host to the New York Yankees. Things will get going at 1:30 Eastern. And we've got Anderson batting. Last time he walked and then came around to score. Struck out swinging last time. Runners at second and third and 2 down. And here's the first one. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike.
This is the go-to pitch for many pitchers in the major league. The fastball down and away. When in doubt, that's where you go.
Ball! Lays off the cutter. Good pitch, but it's 1-1.
I'm not sure I like this cut fastball up in the zone right here. It's a pitch you want to get down in the zone to run off the corners. Don't leave it over the plate.
Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. He swings and nails a liner. Throws to first, side is retired. They give 2 men in scoring position. Couple of hits, can't get them home though. Minnesota 6, Indians 2. We'll be looking to the leadoff batter later on in this inning. Another AB. Number 3 slot up again here. He'll start us out here in the last inning of regulation. Base hit his last time. Runners at first and third with 2 away. Here's the pitch. And that's a fly ball. That could do it. This one towards Hardy. And you just saw it, folks. That's going to be the last play of this game.
Solid play today by Minnesota leads them to victory.
Now let's take a look back on this ball game and see who our player of the game is.
Well, you know, sometimes it doesn't matter how many hits you get, but it's when you get them. And that's how this game was decided. The one big hit of the entire game, and it's easy to see why we singled him out as the player of the game.
And Steve, they're able to win this game rather handily. A little bit of home cooking here that was right on from the beginning.
Gary, as a player, you always like having the 10th man out there, and these fans provided that today. They were into it.
And until next time, this is Gary Thorne, along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. We'll catch you at the yard.
Yourself are never gonna be paid. The promises you said, but can already tell that you were going to break. You get what you deserve, and I guess that's a problem. It's lessons you should learn, I suggest you get out of. This doesn't really work, let's be perfectly honest. So maybe you should learn.